Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Booty League podcast, episode 10. Very, very special episode. Um, Yesterday was a holiday for the league, essentially, and I
Yep.
think it will be forever remembered as Michael breaks his dry streak. How are you doing, Michael? How does it feel?
You know, you know what? I slept really good last night. I gave my team the day off. Everybody just it was a good day.
Nice.
See you motherfuckers on Wednesday.
Yeah, nice. Y'all earned this. All right, all right. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad
What's
that.
the Guy Fawkes thing? Is it remember the 6th of November from
the, s-
Michael?
the 6 of them, so close, so close.
Oh man. All right.
Yeah. Well, quick question. Oh wait. Well, Michael, how? So you feel great?
I feel
Um,
so good.
are
A
you
monkey off
going?
my back.
Are you going for higher than what you're trying to get that buy in? You're not trying to get the buy in the toilet,
I'm not trying to get
or
the
do you
bar. No,
have, or do you have playoff aspirations right now?
is it possible? I mean, if everybody stays at six wins,
It's 8 losses already.
It's 8
Damn.
losses. I don't know if it's doable.
He
Like, they just
does
keep
have a couple people on the point. He has myself over the
probably
points
myself too.
for, and you have Chris beaten on the points for.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Ryan and James and Nick need to fall out, and then
yeah. See, I didn't think it was possible to still make playoffs at this point. But I mean,
we'll
fuck
see.
it.
We'll see.
Just gotta
Just
win
no
out
buy,
and
yeah.
talk. Just gotta win out.
Win out, and then let the chips fall where they fall.
There, yeah.
All right. Well, the quick question today is: are any of you guys regulars at any establishment in your day-to-day life? Chris?
I am a regular, not day to day, but there's a restaurant Tracy and I frequent called Tabu Shabu, and all the workers know there, and we like became friends with the owner. So like the other day, like, he gave us like a bottle of sake, and like they comp drink sometimes, and they're just really friendly to us, and they'll like pour shots for us, even though we already have bottles. So um, yeah, we were just sitting there randomly, and then I recognized one of the servers because she walks her dog in my neighborhood,
Oh.
and she's like the ex-girlfriend of the owner.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, we just got tight somehow. So yeah, it's cool.
Cool. Michael?
It's been a long time since I've been a regular somewhere. Like the place I was remembered every time I went was, well, it's Glee's now, but it was called Kelly's
Oh
before.
yeah.
Every time I'd go, it was like the same chick that was working there was like, "Oh, you want the same works burrito with pastrami?" I was like, "Of course, absolutely." Every time.
That sounds good. Dang.
Yeah.
Have you had that breakfast burrito there? Have you been to Glee's?
What's up?
David, have you been to Glee's?
No,
or
I've
Kelly's?
never been there. Oh,
I
where is
think
that?
it might be my favorite breakfast burrito. It's off Heil and Brookhurst by Miles Square Park.
Yeah, that's too far for me. Yeah, I've never actually been there. But for me, am I a regular anywhere? No. My girlfriend Alice, her family is a regular at at this barbecue Japanese barbecue place. It's like a small
wow.
hole in the wall. Knew the owner. Father and mother went there with the family, or Alice's father and mother went there with the family ever since she was like maybe 6 or something, and kept going there like. And so now the owner is like sold it off and is like almost like retired. She was like 80 or something.
Wow.
So it's under new ownership. So now I'm going with them, and they're the regulars, and I'm like kind of in on that. But that's the closest I've probably been to like a regular establishment.
Oh wow. Where's that at?
It's in Torrance near there. It's like it's so like. It's got like wallpaper fucking falling off the wall, like the barbecue place, the circulation is like dead and shit, but god damn, that marinade is too good.
Yeah.
Though,
All right. You have to give me
Yeah.
that Yelp later, man.
Yeah,
I gotta read about that.
it's like if I didn't tell you like the Yelp reviews, it's got like thousands of reviews. If you walked in without knowing any reviews or anything about me, you'd be like, am I gonna get like salmonella from this establishment? Like it's so like How's
Oh
this
man.
an A plus on the health score? But
Yeah.
yeah, it's good. It's good. I definitely recommend it if you're looking for J barbecue. It's a little bit of a drive though.
Okay. Yeah. There's a beer spot over there, so you gotta let me know. All right. Let's jump into the shop bets this week. We have one video from Nick. Ryan's gonna pay one out due tonight. Hopefully he pays it out. And then David has two. For we had an MVS versus Wandale shot bet. Were you watching the game? You said he almost had a
He
MVS.
almost had a touchdown. It was a long touchdown, third and long. Fucking what's his name? MVS goes up the seams. It hits him in the hands. He loses concentration, and then he dropped it.
The bum. All right, and then guess head to head. We don't do this for a living. Apparently, we both went 3 for 6. And who was our guest? James, or is it?
Uh-huh.
Or Knee. Knee went 4 for 6 last week.
Wow.
So, yeah, we both. Dave's gonna 0-2, and I'm gonna 0-1. Our boy's gonna celebrate and drink one with us. So we got Micmo over there too. I love that shot glass, by the way, every time. I'm cracking a new Henny bottle, by the way.
I owe 2, right?
Yeah, you 0-2.
Okay, so that means I'll take 3.
Victory shot. This one's definitely for pleasure.
Wait, wait. Did you include the one where I lost to Michael? So I gotta drink one.
Oh shoot, that's 3! Oh man, that's 3-1. 4. I totally
It's
forgot.
a key one.
Giving up.
That's a key one.
I
I gotta give Michael his props there.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta take
All
this
right.
shot. Cheers.
Cheers.
Salud.
So yeah, that's MVS Wandale gets head to head and giving Mike Mo the win. So that's 1 for David. Let's see who's got here.
Should I just? Okay, I'll take 2 and then I'll play the video and I'll take the other 2.
All right, sounds good.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Sharing
It's a little
my
bit,
screen.
little more bitter this day, huh?
Yeah. Why does it taste so shit?
Man.
Okay. Can you guys see this? Oh wait.
Yeah.
Am I sharing the right thing?
I see it. I see it.
Okay. Sorry. Desktop. There you go. Boom, Nick. I think it looks like he's going out. Like, it's supposed to
Yeah.
be not for pleasure. Look at that. Chilled.
He's pre-gaming.
He's pre-gaming. This ain't it, bro.
So the time he sent it to me, I thought he was like on the way home. If anything, this was after he was done going out.
Oh. One.
Ice
Casamigos. Ice cold.
Brand new.
Oh, that should be a quick question. You guys like it ice cold or lukewarm?
It depends on what I'm drinking. If I don't want to taste it, I want it ice cold. Good job, man.
Ice cold is you don't taste it?
Yeah, if you actually want to like taste the flavors, you want it to be a little bit warmer.
I see. I usually never drink it ice cold. I don't know.
It's hard for me to put down when it's cold.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, for volume, ice cold is not the move. Oh, you gotta do it.
Yeah, for me, volume is definitely ice cold. Like I think I can drink way more. I don't really taste much when it's ice cold. All right, 2 more.
Oh.
What are you chasing with, David?
This Calpico concentrate thing.
Mm.
Or else I would be doing. I like have like no juice in my house or anything,
Mhm.
and if I didn't have this concentrate, this shit would be so hard.
Tastes like defeat. Huh?
There you go. Let's jump into our breaking news, our waiver wire this week. We got David. David got Keen Mitchell for $35, a total of 6 bids. The next closest was Vin with 26, Topher at 22, Michael at 6, Jonathan Chris at 0. Topher got Josh Dobbs for 16, 2 bids was the next closest bid at 0. Nick got Gibson for $2, 2 bids, Michael at 0. Jonathan got Zeke for 0, beat out Topher for 0. I beat out Michael for Michael Wilson $1, Michael 0. And you got to put it up, David. I beat David out for the Raiders
The
for
Raiders defense for $3.
both of us put in 3 fab, and then I got it for waiver priority. So let's go. We gotta put that in.
Yeah, I didn't put it in. I was bitter. What is my waiver priority even? I was fifth. I wasn't even that bad. Yeah.
Any thoughts about this week, David? What were you thinking when you put your bids in?
Yeah, I'm looking at Michael right now. Michael was about to spend it all on Michael was ready to risk it all on Keaton Mitchell, dude.
I knew it wasn't gonna
He's only on
happen, but
6.
I had to. I had to.
I think Michael has like $8 or something left.
It's only six.
Oh, it was
I was
six.
that was everything.
Yeah,
Damn.
Michael sent
Oh,
it.
you really did risk it all.
Oh yeah. I actually like Keaton Mitchell. So I was running around trying to trade Romeo Dobbs to free up some space, right, on my roster, which is why I sent you the trade.
Yeah.
But you replied too late. Yeah,
Oh,
or
my
I
bad.
didn't see the message in time, so I didn't push that through. But now you got so I was trying to clear up some space for Keaton Mitchell. I've been sitting on a bit of a nest egg, so to speak. So I could splurge a little bit on this
Yeah.
week, and I didn't think that Keaton Mitchell, all of his work was in garbage time. I think maybe I forget when, but he was working in a decent amount with Gus Edwards. So
Yeah, they're splitting throughout most of the game. I think like early on.
yeah, it was what's his name? Justice Hill that got the most of the garbage time work, if I'm remembering it correctly. And so, I mean, you saw what Gus Edwards been doing, like although he's inefficient, you saw what he was doing in the
Oh yeah.
last few weeks, and so I kind of wanted a piece of that. If I'm not getting the rushing touchdown from Lamar Jackson, I want a piece of that, like one way or
Mm,
another.
got it.
I'm just hoping it wasn't one of those. What was the last Ravens running back you blew the bank on last year, Chris?
Mhm.
Tyson
Tyson,
Williams or something like that.
Something like that.
something like that. That
Yeah,
sounds
I'm
right.
just hoping it's not another one of those situations because
Yeah.
if you guys played, or you guys, people from last year remember that like Tyson was like all the rage for like 2 weeks, like spend
Tyson
all
Williams.
your money on this guy,
Yeah.
and Chris did, and now he's out of the league. I don't know why. It was like a mystery back then.
Yeah. He was hyped up, but it is what it is. It
Yeah.
happens. Like you're gonna get your shots wrong, kind of like Zach Evans went for like 46. Not Zach. Is it Zach Evans?
Chris Evans.
Chris. Was it? Is it the Rams running back?
Yeah, the Rams
That like.
running back.
So yeah, he went for like 46 in our league, right? And so you're gonna shoot your shot, and you're gonna try to it's a lottery ticket, hopefully. Any
Yeah.
other thoughts on this week besides your Keaton Mitchell?
No, that's like pretty calm week. All the tight ends that were like hyped up are already rostered. Which is crazy because like I'm looking through everyone's roster and everyone's rostering like at two tight ends, which is crazy.
Yeah, 2 quarterbacks, 2 tight ends. It is
Yeah,
slim pickings out there.
like
Slim.
this is a freaking bad. If I wasn't in this league and I saw everyone's roster, I'm like, these guys are scrubs, bro. Don't you know you can only start one of those guys?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, you're part of it is playing keep away from the other teams too, so that's kind of nice. Michael, any thoughts on the waivers this week?
Yeah, I'm bitter about Keaton Mitchell. Like I knew I obviously wasn't gonna get him with six fab, but like I held him while he was on IR, and then was hoping he'd like have some flashes when he finally played, and was like, nah, he didn't have it, so I just dropped him, and then of
Yeah,
course the next week
Next week, yeah.
he
he
goes
goes
off.
off.
It really be like that sometimes, though. Yeah,
Yeah.
that sucks. Yeah, nothing too crazy this week, though, right? Same. I feel like we're definitely ahead of the curve. Let's jump into the trade this week. Chris gets Darren Waller, and Jonathan gets 1 fab. Thoughts? Here, Micmo.
Darren Waller's a bum. I don't care who has him. I don't give a shit about him.
Oh man.
Uh, Chris tried giving me Darren Waller for my IR spot the same week. I don't know what's the backstory. I didn't respond to that.
Oh no,
But
I had him in the IR spot, but Josh Palmer went in the IR spot.
oh, I see.
So
And
I'd rather keep Josh Palmer. I like the offense. I think he's been doing well, and instead of just holding Darren Waller for the
yeah.
next 3 weeks, so I just had to choose my IR spot, and I chose Josh Palmer over Darren Waller.
Yeah, that makes sense. Me personally, I was a bad suitor because I was already holding two tight ends, and you
Mhm.
want me to hold a third tight end? It's a hard even if he's in my IR spot, he comes off IR. I got three tight ends.
Yeah.
I'm just dropping them, one of them,
I,
right? So
I
then,
was just I was just pulling the see if I can get
yeah.
any fab back, but
All right.
yeah. With that said, I thought it was. I mean, Jonathan got fab and I didn't get anything, so I'd say it's a bad trade for me. Great trade for Jonathan.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, $1. It's all right, but you need it. You kind of need that dollar
Yeah.
nowadays. But yeah, Jonathan strikes again, I guess.
I think
Uh,
anytime getting Waller off your team is a win for me.
True, and they have DeVito now
yeah,
play
at
starting
QB.
at QB. All right.
Can let's do the recap first. I feel like the game might go a little bit longer. So I just while we're in
Yeah.
the week recap stuff going on, let's just jump into the week recap. So last week, David versus Micmo. Micmo gets the dub. James,
Stop it.
there it is,
That's
our
so
boy.
cap.
David
That's
versus
so
me.
stupid. Wait, okay, wait. Before we move on, Michael, how
Let's hear the
much?
excuses.
How much were you sweating after you saw Garrett Wilson fumble? I need to
Dude,
know.
I was just laughing because I was working while it was happening, so I was listening to the game, and I just hear, "Oh, Wilson with the catch!" Like, and like the ball comes out. I was like, "Oh my god!" Of course, like this happens to me. Like this is how my season's been. It's just like stupid
Oh
shit.
shit.
I saw that shit and I was like, this can't be real right now.
At that point, I was like, "There's something more to like this is divine intervention or something." Like, there's a reason why I'm not supposed to
Yeah,
win this
yeah.
year.
I was like, after he fumbled, I'm like, I actually feel kind of bad if he
Yeah, me
loses.
too. Me too.
I'm like, every week this guy locked in scores more than like 8 points every week. Fucking the week he needs it,
He
he
scores
fumbles.
-1 right now.
-1, dude.
He was minus 1.8 at the half, and I was like, holy shit, dude, it might happen, dude.
Dude, it's possible. All right.
But yeah, I'm glad I made it interesting for you. I'm glad I didn't just roll over, because like the 2 points, like that's one catch essentially, like one
Yeah,
Yeah,
catch for
yeah.
like 15 yards, you got it. So I'm glad I made it. I made you sweat a little bit. I put up a little bit of resistance.
made me work for it. That's for sure. It was
All right.
All right.
And James versus Yi, also a close game. Keenan getting 20 isn't out the realm of possibility. Just the defense played well. No touchdowns. So we had James winning. Unfortunately, unfortunately, Yi won. Yi gets the dub. Vin versus Chris. That was also a nail biter.
that was
Oh man, I
crazy.
was tilted. All right. So did you watch the game, right, David?
Yeah.
So they get that fumble, and Tracy's watching with me, and I look over her, and I'm like, babe, this can't be happening. Like, oh, he scored. Like, I'm hoping the defensive player scored. He didn't score, so Eckler gets the ball, and I'm like, there's no fucking way Eckler gets the ball. I'm like, please, not Eckler. And she looks at me, she's like, I hope Eckler gets the ball.
Why is she like that?
I was, dude, I don't think I tilted that hard in my life, dude. When she, and then seeing Michael Carter get checkdowns after that, I was like, dude, I was tilted. Like I've lost like a bunch of games, but I think that was one of the most tilting. Just her looking at me like, babe, I hope Eckler gets a touchdown. I'm like,
You know what's funny when you said that? I was when during the game the fumble and shit. I was
yeah,
like, I know in my heart what I do doesn't affect the game, but my God, how could you look at this and not believe that shit?
oh my god, dude.
I know me at home, it doesn't affect the game, but fucking look at what just happened on the TV. It
Yeah.
has to affect it, right?
Oh god.
Okay, well,
So yeah,
that's heartbreaking for you.
yeah. So I think it's my second week with like a 1 or 2 point loss. So that was close. Jonathan
Yeah.
versus Timmy. Jonathan rolled Timmy over. Topher beat Royce? No, Topher lost to
Topher
Royce pretty
lost.
bad. And then Ryan beat on Nick. Nick couldn't not get out of his bye week hell. So 50% between the host and then the guest got
Wow. That's not
80
83. That's 63, I think.
63, 66, right? And then yeah, so 4 for 6. Oh, it's a close one now between the guests. So it's up to Michael to
It's a
keep it going
coin
in here.
toss.
Let's
So
go.
519 for the guests, 524 for myself, and 521 for David. So yeah, percentages are really tight. So anything is possible really quick. I had my. Double check this. I cover it up so they can't see, but me winning with a combined 13 points from his wide receiver one combo. Anything is possible. I said took winning off that forced fumble and an Eckler touchdown. Monday Night Miracle. That was possible, but the anything is possible is going to my boy Mike Mo on
What
this
did he
podcast.
even do?
He got a dub. That's what happened. Anything
No,
is possible.
I defeated the odds. I
no,
went against the odds. Hey, I'm gonna take another one for that.
no. Low key, anything is possible goes out to Michael fucking in the lab, fucking typing up like 6 team, multi-team trades for this week, bro.
I was cooking all week long.
I'm not gonna lie. Those were
Dude,
bad trades.
everybody was invited to the cookout too.
That's anything is possible. Michael is fucking in the lab, bro.
I'll drink today. Cheers, Michael. Anything is possible. 188.
Alright, I'll drink one. I think this will be my last shot in this bottle.
Oh shoot, there we go.
Dude, I was trying to get everybody involved. There was some like 5-team trades in there, and
Dude,
no one was biting.
man, you were definitely cooking, my boy.
Honestly,
Chef Boy, dope.
Respect, dude. You deserve that win this week. You're fucking in the lab. You're fucking. You got James thinking about the three-way trade, bro. I think it won you this week. I didn't actually check out the numbers, but it probably did.
Did it win you this week? Dawson Kincaid, Josh Allen, right?
And Derrick Henry.
I wouldn't have won if I didn't make the trade.
Yeah. There you go. There you
I
go.
think it was
Anything is possible, babe. Timmy.
Hey.
Anything is possible if you're listening.
Anything is possible. All right. Yeah, let's jump back into our game before we. There's no power rankings, so we can just talk about it really quickly. Any quick predictions from last week's power rankings? So now, at this point of recording, there are no power rankings.
I think I move up to 7 with the
You're-
loss.
you're-
I was 8.
You're 8.
I think Michael jumps me. I think Michael goes to 9, and I'm gonna go to 10.
I think I go to 9.
I think you go 9. I think I go to 7. I think my points per game is ticking up. Oh wait, actually. Nah, I'd probably stay at 8.
I think Jonathan winning. If Jonathan lost, you might have gone up, but I think Jonathan winning, you stayed down.
I think Nick moved down, definitely moving to 5 and 4. Was it?
I think he moves to.
Yeah, he's 5 and 4. I think he's on a bit of a slide, so he moves down.
I think he's moved down to 4. I think Nick goes from 2 to 4, and then 3 and 4 move up.
I think Royce moves up a little bit.
Yeah, I think Topher, Royce move up. I think James is gonna slide down. I think Jonathan's gonna jump over James here, so James is gonna move down to 6. So I have Nia at first, Topher at second. No, Topher lost, huh?
Yeah, Topher is should be on a
slide.
slide.
Oh, Topher's on a slide, so I think Royce might move up to 2.
Royce, okay, Nia 2, Royce, or Nia 1, Royce 2. Jonathan 3, probably.
Yeah,
Nick 4, Royce 5.
That'd be like Topher 5, James 6.
Yeah, James.
Ryan 7. Oh, Ryan might jump James to 6, 7, and then it'll go David 8, Michael 9, myself 10, and then I think Vin took Timmy.
All right, there you go. We called it here first. We do this for a living, by the way.
Yeah, you know what? Vin took my jump me actually too. I might move to 11.
Nah, no way. Vin hasn't been scoring that many points.
We're gonna find out. But yeah, that's the Well, you'll see what's up there. So no problem yet. Let's jump into our game of the week. What's our game this week, David?
Our game of the week today is the mid-season Jeopardy, and as always, you guys have to wager fab. So
do you want to bet all your fab?
Is this my remaining fab?
Your remaining fab. Yeah. Or how whatever denomination. I'm 5 shots in. Denomination you want.
You want to go all your fab?
I'll go all my fab.
All right, so
6 fab. Is it 6 or 8?
It's 6.
6 fabs on the line, and then a shot.
All right, 6 fab and a shot.
All right, I got enough.
All right.
Half a shot or half a shot. We'll see what's up. All right.
All right, let me share my screen real quick. And then I'll let the
Oh my god.
viewers see. All right, everyone can see my screen.
Yes.
Um,
Royce Economics. Top tight ends. Draft day details and
all
league
right, and
members.
final Jeopardy. All right, obviously, Jeopardy rules, but you do not have to say your answer as a question. First person to say their name first that I hear on my end gets the question.
You lose
And
points.
you lose points for incorrect answers.
Perfect. Okay.
If I can get it right again, audience, I'm a couple of shots in, so I might not get the points right, but I think it should be fine. I'll just introduce the categories here for our audience. Category number 1, draft day details. Category number 2, top tight ends. Category 3, Royce economics. Category 4, league members, and of course, Final
All right.
Jeopardy.
Here we go.
Whatever you guys want to wager on the last
Oh
one.
man, I'm
Um,
nervous.
it goes to Michael, obviously, being our guest of the day. Have
Okay.
your
Of
first
course.
pick, Michael. Michael,
All right,
team
let's
1,
go.
Chris, team 2.
Let's go. Draft day details for 100.
Who were the 3 judges for the cooking competition?
Chris.
Chris.
Corinne.
Corinne.
Alice. Vanny.
Correct. Spacebar. Sorry. Alice, Corinne, Vanny. So Chris gets the 100.
Two. Switch that. 102.
Oh, shit. My bad. All right, go ahead, Chris. To you.
Let's go with Royce Economics 100.
Royce economics for 100. Who has the least amount
Chris.
of... Chris.
Michael.
Michael is correct. That's $6. Back to you, Chris.
Royce Economics 200.
Who has been traded away?
Michael.
Michael.
Darren Waller.
You gotta wait till the. You gotta wait till the who.
Oh, I should read.
Who has been traded away? Oh wait, that's my fault.
That was worded very
Who
poorly,
has been traded away?
So who has traded away the most amount of players?
Yeah,
this year?
go. All right, that's bad. That's bad, Michael. Sorry, I won't
give
take
him
that
0,
away.
but
Yeah,
let
go
me
ahead,
get the points
Chris.
here. Let me get Chris.
Go ahead, Chris.
Chris.
You,
The
Chris.
answer is Chris. Yeah.
Most amount of players. So the number of
I read it wrong
players.
too. I read it wrong too. I said I thought
Okay,
who traded
so
away the most amount of players.
Jonathan traded away
Damn.
the most amount of. So his team physically gave away 12 players.
That makes sense. My bad.
Gotcha. Okay.
Back to you, Chris. No one got it right.
Let's go Royce Economics 300. That's Jonathan Economics, by the
Which
way.
waiver wire acquisition costs the most amount? Michael.
Oh.
3, 2,
Fuck.
1.
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans is incorrect.
Chris, it's Josh Palmer 69.
Josh Palmer is incorrect.
Oh wow, okay.
Joshua
Kelly,
Kelly
Oh,
for
okay.
That's
71.
right, Kelly.
Go ahead.
Royce Economics 400.
Who has the most waiver wire claims this year?
Oh shit.
Michael.
Michael. 3, 2.
Me.
I actually forgot this one. Maybe. Oh, right there, Chris and Michael
So
tied.
I was gonna say it myself. So is
All
that
right,
good?
there you go. That's good.
Okay,
Either question, either answer. You guys
Got it,
tied.
okay.
Go ahead,
Go ahead,
Michael.
Michael.
Power back to you.
Let's go. Top tight ends for 100.
Damn,
How
I'm
many
making
teams
moves.
are holding just one tight end?
Michael.
Michael.
3.
Ooh, 3 is wrong. This shouldn't be a number 1.
This should not be a 100 question.
Go ahead, Chris.
Um,
To make it fair.
2.
2 is wrong. 4.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, so 100, 400, because I subtracted. Back to you, Michael.
Tight ends for 200.
Which tight end is first in targets?
Michael.
Michael.
It's Laporta?
Laporta Potty is wrong. Chris.
I don't want it.
He doesn't want it. We're in the negative. My questions were too hard. Michael, back to you.
What was the answer? What was the answer?
Oh, sorry. T.J. Hawkinson.
I wouldn't guess that. I was
T.J.
gonna
Hawkinson at 60, I think, and Travis Kelce at 57.
Damn. I wouldn't guess either.
Go ahead.
I was gonna guess something dumb.
Michael, back to you.
Draft day for 200.
Why did James need us to leave the house before 5 p.m. on draft day? Chris.
He has to go to Disneyland.
He has to go to Disneyland with Fanny. Alright, it's all tied up. Go ahead. Draft day details.
Draft day details 300.
Or no, go ahead, Chris.
Draft day details 300.
What was Jonathan screaming during one of the... Chris.
Something like, I don't have a duck. I have no duck.
Which one is it?
I have no duck.
I have no duck. Chris takes the lead with 100 points. Go ahead.
Draft day details 400.
Oh wait, what? That's
you clicked through.
Our rookie Ryan wore whose jersey on draft day?
Chris.
Cup. Cooper Cup is correct. Number 10. Goes to Chris. Go ahead, Chris.
All right. Let's go top tight ends for 300.
Few tight ends get carries, but which tight end has the most carries this season?
Michael. Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill is correct.
That's right.
Next closest is someone on New England with 4.
4?
Yeah, 4. The next closest is
Sticky or something?
no, it's like some no name.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, Michael.
Let's go 400.
Who is the first tight end drafted?
Michael.
Go ahead. In the 2023 NFL Draft. 3.
Kincaid
Kincaid is right with the 125 pick. Very nice, Michael. League members.
100.
League members for one. Where does Ryan? Chris. Nordstrom is correct. Chris.
200.
What car does Topher drive? Oh my god. I'm too drunk for this, but none of you guys would have gotten it right.
I would have said like a Tesla or something.
Yeah, alright. It's
300?
I'm trolling.
300.
Before James dated Vanny, who was his girlfriend prior to that?
Like officially dated?
Official.
You know what? I forgot her name.
Michael?
I forgot her name.
No, I can't remember.
Laverne.
Yeah, it was something different, but yeah, that was long.
James did tell me that he dated your nemesis before this, but it wasn't official. Laverne was his. James told me that I forgot who but she was your nemesis. He didn't give me any names.
Oh yeah, I fucking hate her, by the way.
But he said that wasn't official. The official
it wasn't official. They were talking. That's who I was gonna guess, but it wasn't official.
Ooh, that would have put you in the lead, Michael. Okay, whose power is it? League members.
It doesn't matter. 400.
400. We all know Ngi's birthday, but what is his astrology sign?
You know what? I don't even know.
I'll take a guess. He's a Capricorn.
This one's a hard one. I won't subtract points to that to keep it spicy.
Oh, what the hell? That was on the line. You can't do that shit.
All right.
Chris, I have 6 fab left. Please.
Chris, come on. What's your guess?
All right. I'm gonna guess here. What's Tyler?
I don't know.
What the fuck is it?
You need a guess. What's your guess?
What did Michael just say?
He said.
I said Sagittarius.
That's not what he
said. Give me Sagittarius. I hope I get this because of it. Give me Sagittarius.
He is an Aries.
He's an Aries, baby.
All right, here we go. Going into the final Jeopardy, Team 1 with 100. So Michael, Team 2 with 200.
Down on a post-it.
All right. It's not too complicated. You just need to tell me what you think, and you got a Scout's honor. All right, I'll take both responses. I'll go. I'll go Chris first since he has more money, and I'll go Michael second since he has less money. Fair?
What am I doing?
Final Jeopardy.
But
Just
I'm just
how much are
just
you?
ready.
Yeah, write down how much you wager and what your guess is. Michael, you too. Okay, ready? Final Jeopardy. I'll give you guys.
Can I bet zero? Is that
You can. Zeros.
What's a
Okay,
tie?
but
What happens if we tie?
if you guys tie, then
We have to watch it.
then I gotta come up with a bonus question real quick off the top of my head. All right, but it could be about anything. All right.
All right.
All right, and Final Jeopardy. Write down your bid and your answer. 3, 2, 1. Travis Kelce averages 8.5 catches, 108 yards, and half a touchdown when Taylor Swift is in attendance, enough to be tight end number 1 in fantasy points per game. What number tight end would he be when she is not in attendance by points per game? So I'm looking for a number here, 1 through 12, and how much you bid. What number tight end would he be if she was not in attendance?
All right.
Do 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 do.
What are you doing here, Michael?
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
I'm ready.
Do. All right, Chris, your guess, please.
11. He'd be tight end 11.
Tight end 11. How much do you wager?
100.
100. Ooh, keeping it spicy.
I'm keeping it spicy.
Micmo, what do you wager?
6 fab.
Okay, 100. What is your guess?
Tight end 4.
Tight end 4 is correct. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Let's go.
Wait, that is absolutely crazy. That's crazy.
That is crazy. So
He's below Sam Laporta and above Cole Kmet. So he's below he averages 10.1 points per game when Taylor Swift's not there. And he averages 18 points when she is there.
I thought it was way lower than 10. That's why I said all the way down to 11.
Wait.
Wow.
Now that puts the pressure on. All right, sudden death round.
No. Don't I lose the points?
Oh yeah, you offered. Oh, you're right. Yeah,
I was being spicy and I bet 100 trying to get the dub.
Okay.
Right.
I don't know.
I should have bet 0. The strategic thing was to bet 0, but
that's not fun.
That's spicy. Huh? Wait, that's spicy. Oh, Michael with the freaking prayer.
Yeah. All right. Just with that Garrett Wilson catch, dude. All right, here we go.
That's crazy.
Here's my shot. I don't know what it's recording, but here's my shot.
Yeah.
And then
wait, why are you taking this? Oh, because of the shot. All right.
Well, yeah, we bet a shot.
Well, Michael threw a prayer, low-key.
Oh, fuck. 4. Michael, what was your thought process behind the 4?
What's up?
What was your thought process?
Behind the 4?
Yeah.
Just sounded right.
All right, we'll take it.
It was the Hail Mary, honestly.
Wait, that was actually pretty crazy. All right, hopping
out of 12 numbers, it was a pure guess, so you were 1 for 12?
Sort of, yeah. I mean, I figured he'd still be up there even without like.
I thought he was. I'm gonna be honest. I thought he hasn't been that good without her.
The yardage wasn't great, but it was the touchdowns.
Okay.
He had like a couple touchdowns in a few of the games.
So were you seeing like points per game? Like I just
points per game. So
points per game. Where was he at?
Like, he had half a touchdown, so half of his games had. So that's +3, but he only averaged like 40 yards. So that's like.
And then some catches, right? So
and then some catches. So 7 plus a couple catches, so like 10.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to say there was strategy behind picking 4, but it's just been a lucky. It's
Wait,
just been a lucky week for me.
Wait, that's actually insane. I can't believe Michael said 4. All right.
Put the 4-pointer in for him, dude.
That's
so I gotta send him 6. I'm fucking out of 5. God damn it.
Let's go.
Michael's making money right now.
Hopefully, you know what? I haven't checked out. I hope I have 6 fabs to send you. I should though.
You
I
do,
think
you do,
I should.
you do. You have like
Okay.
You can
18.
give me your next year's 15th round pick.
All right.
All right. Let's jump into our first game, Chris versus Royce. I can't break this down. So David, can you kick us off?
Yeah.
What do you got between Chris versus Royce here?
Chris versus Royce quarterback. I have Chris Dak Prescott versus Will Levis. Tampa Bay's not that stout, but again, Will Levis has tape on him. We'll see how he responds. He's decent, but I don't think he's as good as Dak. Um, Running backs, I have Chris. He does have Christian McCaffrey back and Brees Hall.
My
Arguably,
savior.
yeah. Christian McCaffrey. Did you win last week?
No, I lost by
When he
1.
lost, so
Oh,
he needed him.
yeah. Imari, no. Keontae Johnson got 0.8. He had
Yeah.
9 touches for 8 yards.
you
No
need
catches.
you need Christian McCaffrey, but he is back, so I think you win there. Wide receivers, I have slightly you. I think Pittman, and Judy does well against Buffalo, better than Ridley, who hasn't been doing that well against San Francisco, and Chris Godwin, arguably the wide receiver 2, maybe even third option, maybe even fourth option on that team, obviously. So I have it going Chris. Tight ends, I have Royce. But overall, I have Chris winning it all. General thoughts, I might actually play JSN over Calvin Ridley. I don't like that matchup at all for Calvin Ridley. And Trevor Lawrence has been spreading it around a lot more recently.
Thoughts, Michael?
Any thoughts, Michael?
No, I'm pretty on board with what David said. Prescott over Levis. Your running backs, yeah, obviously, especially with McCaffrey back. I do like Royce's receivers more.
Okay.
And yeah, his tight end too, Laporte. I don't know, Kyle Pitts. That whole team is weird in Atlanta. I like his Tank Dell play just because that's potential to be a shootout.
Agree.
But I mean, overall, I think Chris takes it. He just has the upper hand, like quarterback, running backs. I like his Javonte play too. So.
All right. Let's jump into our next matchup. We got James versus Ryan. Give us your thoughts initially, Michael. What are your thoughts on James versus Ryan here?
Give me a second. Let me pull that up. I do like Ryan's team a little bit more. Like I said, with him playing Stroud this week, it's pretty nice. I do think it will be a shootout over there.
Yeah.
If David Montgomery plays, that should be a good play too. I don't like Ryan's receivers. Like I think personally he should play Christian Kirk and Cortland Sutton. Might be ugly, but I think they're better matchups and they might have potential to do better than his receivers.
That's fair.
Instead of Cooper and Davis.
Yeah, instead of Cooper and Davis.
I kind of like those plays. I'm gonna jump in here because I haven't had input. You said you like Goff over Stroud?
No, I like. I'm gonna call it a push. They're
Okay.
both potential to be shootouts.
Okay, yeah, I'll lean Stroud with the shootout, and I lean if David Montgomery's back, I'm gonna lean Ryan. However, yeah. Otherwise, James. No, wait, I'm on the wrong team.
What?
Oh my god, I'm drunk too.
This guy is lit. Michael, can you lead us through this segment, please?
No, yeah, I got Ryan. Wide receivers, I like Cooper and Chase. I think Cooper is the best matchup here. I scrolled down a little too far. Tight end's gonna go to James. You got Komet over Mandrews?
Yeah, just because they're playing Cleveland. I don't know. The Cleveland's defense is
fair.
really good.
Oh, okay, okay. I got you. And then in the flex, thinking Davis or Myers. I am gonna go Ryan there. My stats say Ryan. I agree. However, my heart says James, but according to my picks and just the way it's rolling out, I'm gonna go with Ryan.
All right, I would also go Ryan here. I think it's pretty Pretty easy matchup for Ryan. I think he has the upper hand with Jamar Chase against Houston, which is going to be a shootout. And I think Amari Cooper has a bounce back game. I just don't like um, James's wide receiver two or his flex. I don't know who. One of them, he's missing a wide receiver to play, so yeah. Uh, but I do have leading Ryan here. Um, yeah, just because of I think CJ Stroud kind of lightning for rookies. At least lightning doesn't really strike twice. I think he's maybe hung over off of the previous game, so he might not come out with the same amount of like ferocity. So I do have um, Ryan winning the quarterback matchup.
All right, so all three of us got Ryan. Let's jump into Jonathan versus Topher here. Jonathan, we got Herbert versus
This is the
Dobbs.
Brother Bowl, by the way.
The Brother Bowl. This might be the match
Brother
of the week.
Bowl.
The first Brother Bowl. Is Enhai gonna whoop on him really quick, or he's been taking care of him? He's been looking out for him.
That's
So
true.
let's see what happens here. I got Jonathan Herbert over Dobbs. What are your thoughts on that, David and Michael?
Yep. I have Herbert over Dobbs here against New Orleans, who has a pretty locked down secondary, I would say,
Yeah.
with Marshawn Lattimore locking down. Fucking who is it?
Allen, right? That's all. Oh no.
No,
not
locking
Allen.
down Addison, right? And
Yeah.
KJ Osborne's fucking injured, so I don't even know who they're rolling out after
Hawkinson
that.
would be the next one, but yeah,
Yeah.
Michael, who do you think? Who do you got, Dobbs or Herbert here?
You know what?
Bro, if the fact that you have to think about this,
I'm low-key dude. I'm leaning not just because it's Dobbs. I'm leaning because it's Topher. Like Topher, I don't know what it is he's doing this year, but it's working. Like Topher could play
It's because
someone
he's
from the
been stroking
XFL.
your ego all year, dude. He's the only one in your corner.
He's 6-3.
honestly,
Whatever he's doing, it's working.
Honestly, if Michael and Topher switched rosters at the beginning of the year, Michael would be 6-3 over Topher.
Yeah.
I'm
Or not
convinced
rosters.
if I had Topher's roster, I'd still be 0-8.
No, not roster.
So you believe
Schedule.
This is a manager diff kind of thing. You think just Topher is just doing something right as a manager?
Topher's just doing something right, dude. He can play someone from the XFL and he'll still find a way to win.
Okay. All right. Let's jump into running backs Bijan and Aaron Jones versus Gibbs and Warren. I got Jonathan here. David, who do you got?
Jonathan, obviously.
And who do you got, Michael?
Topher.
Topher. Stop this fucking crap, dude.
He's got Montgomery coming back, and Jalen Warren isn't even the first running back on his team.
He's gonna fall in the end.
Are we shot betting this game?
Well, I'll shot bet it.
All right, let's go. All right, so just to go later on, we got Olave and Ayuk versus.
Don't even ask me anymore. Just Topher across the board.
Hopkins and McLaurin. I got a push here, David.
Yeah, I have a push here too.
Michael just is riding too much Topher dick right now, so we keep it going. Tight end, we got Kelsey's on bye, so we got Logan Thomas versus Jonnu Smith.
Jonnu Smith is gonna score like 2 touchdowns.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. This is a push for me here too. So I got a push here. Thoughts, David?
Yeah, I have a push here also.
And then Michael's got Topher. In the flex consideration, we got Adam Thielen versus Nico Collins. This is where I have Topher here. What are your thoughts, David?
I have a push here. I actually think maybe Adam Thielen's on a bit of his decline right now. You know, those wary the old man at the old age of 33, those legs are starting to give. Can you guys attest to that? Chris and Michael, you guys 33 is when
my legs
I'm not there yet.
Michael's legs haven't been good since fucking 2010.
since fucking the handball court at middle school.
Dude, Michael's like glass ankles on her team.
That's true. I have glass ankles.
So
I roll my ankle at least like once every 2 months while I'm working.
Oh my God.
So
and he walks for a living.
I walk for a living.
So Adam Thielen has glass ankles. You agree?
Nah,
His ankles are gone by now, right,
he's
Michael?
fine. I got Topher here. David's got a push. Michael's got Topher still. I'm gonna see. I think defense and kicker is gonna make a difference because we got Cleveland D versus Baltimore D, so that's a game to watch for this matchup. I have Jonathan this week. David, who do you got?
I have Jonathan this week. I think right now to the rest of the season is when Topher's team kind of runs out of steam. I mean, he's been like living on like freaking like a prayer and like monster games from like fucking anybody. Like, this guy can pick up like someone from the waiver wire and he'll have a monster game for some reason.
Manager diff, no?
Yeah, so I think now like maybe the steam is running out and
Okay.
you'll start to see the Topher's roster really decline.
Uh, so all right, we got shot bets on this. We got the guess head to head here, right? And we got the brother bowl. Do we agree?
Okay, agreed. Michael, agreed?
Yeah.
All right,
Agreed.
so we got two shots on this week between all the guests here. Let's jump into Nick versus David. Michael, you're gonna have to pull this up and break this down because David cannot. David's gonna get himself, obviously. So,
Oh,
Obviously.
that's true.
yeah.
I'd go
So,
16-0 if it weren't up to me.
so let's look at Nick versus David. Nick's kind of been on the slide. I feel like.
I think
Thoughts
3
on
games
this
maybe.
matchup, Michael?
He's on.
He's on like
Said
a 3.
David, 3-game losing streak.
No.
No, Nick
Nick
is
might be on one or 2 games.
Oh, he could be.
two or 3 ish, but yeah.
I for quarterbacks I go David. That divisional game is usually pretty high scoring or at least like intense. So I think Lamar pulls out some tricks and gets some stuff done.
Okay.
I do slightly lean towards Nick for running backs. I mean, I don't really like Madison, but you know,
Yeah,
who
tough
knows?
matchup
Who
in
knows?
New Orleans.
Who knows what Najee's gonna do in Barkley against Dallas? Like, I mean, that offense isn't good. So, um, damn, you guys are receivers. I like the matchups for David, for his receivers. CeeDee Lamb, and CeeDee Lamb's on a tear right now. He's looking real good.
He's looking real good.
After the bye, you know, I didn't want
It's
to give him
just
up after the bye because I thought they would make a change at the bye, so I didn't want to give him up.
So
no,
if
it's
something happened at the bye, would you have traded him? Would you have thought about
If
trading
he
him?
scored like maybe like 12 points after the bye, I'm fucking off this guy because like I cannot fathom Dak Prescott giving fucking Michael Gallup 15
Dude, that shit.
targets and CD Lamb gets 7 targets, and I'm like, if they don't make a change at this bye, I'm fucking off
Dude.
Dallas offense, bro.
I
Like,
watched that shit
like,
live, and that shit tilted me.
I'm
I
like,
agree with you.
it's
dude.
hitting him in the fucking chest, and he
Dude.
can't catch it. I'm like, I
Oh
can't.
my
Are they gonna keep this guy on the roster after this? I cannot fucking tell. Michael Gallup, dude.
All right. Good. Keep bringing it down, Michael.
tight ends.
Tight end.
Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill's been getting it done. He's doing everything: throwing,
Yeah.
catching, running. He's doing it all. Tyler Lockett. I don't hate it just because Washington gives up a lot of points to receivers, but also Dotson has been heating up lately.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards that, but I don't hate the Lockett play.
Well, I'm just gonna break it down as well. I'm gonna go quarterback push here. Kyler comes back. He's been healthy. I think he's gonna make a. And just Lamar has. I think he has a tough matchup against Cleveland D. Wide receivers. I'm gonna go with Nick. Just his wide receivers are too good between Diggs and Amon-Ra. Like Diggs had like no points and then had hella points at the end of the fourth
Yo,
quarter, right?
fuck Josh Allen. That guy's a fourth quarter like fucking. Oh my fucking
Dude, he
god,
had,
dude.
Diggs had like 4 or 5 points, and next thing you know, he had like 19, right? So just crazy.
As a previous Josh Allen owner, that guy fucking drives me crazy. He'll have like fucking 6 points at it going into the fourth quarter,
yeah.
and he'll end the game with 26 points. I'm like,
Yep.
what the fuck, dude?
Yep. There I got wide receivers have a difference there, and the tight ends I have a push. I kind of like George Kittle. We'll see what happens with the Debo Samuel coming back.
That's, yeah.
Flex, I'm gonna lean David. I like the. I do agree playing Dotson over Zay Flowers because Zay Flowers is gonna have a tough matchup in Cleveland. So, however, I'm gonna say close game. I'm gonna do the opposite approach as you, and I'm gonna say Nick here.
Oh,
Da-
I got David this week.
okay, so Dotson over Lucky, and I might go Pickens over Zay if he needs a ceiling. But Nick might be too burned out from playing Pickens last week. David's got himself. Let's be real. David's got himself all the
Uh,
way through.
I will say how I better win the Hennessy as anything as possible segment if I play Taysom Hill in as quarterback and
Oh,
McBride in as tight end.
I'm
With
gonna
that,
take two. I'm gonna take two shots on the pod for you if that's the
you
case. No
you
shit.
might have to tell me to stop smoking crack.
Like if you get
I
it
like that.
wrong, I'm gonna
Hey,
tell you stop
I
smoking
like
crack.
that big ball play. I like that.
But I'm gonna tell you stop smoking crack if you fuck it up. But if you win, I'm taking two shots for you. So I'm gonna be honest right there.
I'll smoke crack if you win like that.
Last honestly, last week I thought about. Honestly, last week I thought about. I'm like fucking this Lamar fucker, dude. Like, I'm so pet. I'm like, fucking Taysom Hill 2 weeks in a row scoring 20 points. I might play this fucker in the fucking quarterback spot, bro.
Oh, is he still dual position?
He still
He
is.
is, yeah.
Oh my god, what a beast! All right, let's jump into.
That's spicy, dude. That's so spicy.
All right,
I know.
Go ahead.
Last week I thought about doing it against you, but I'm like, bro, I'm just playing to not lose against Mike. I know what, because
You should have
both of
done
them
it.
can give me
Would
four.
you have won? You would have won, huh?
No, I wouldn't have. No, because
No?
no,
Oh
because
no, Arizona played like shit. Yeah,
That's
Arizona
right.
was
That's
Yeah.
right.
horrid.
But 2 weeks ago, I would have scored 40 points between the two of them, so it would have been
That's
good.
crazy.
Too. That's good. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Vincent versus Michael. Dave, break this one down, and I'll break the last one down. So,
Yeah, Vintuk.
if you're pulling, yeah,
Let me pull it up real quick. Vintuk versus Michael. I have for quarterbacks. I have a Michael winning. Obviously, Josh Allen
agreed.
versus Denver. Um, for Eckler and Ramondre versus Henry and Rashad, I have a push. I think Rashad has a pretty easy matchup this week
Yep.
against I forgot who, but they have a good matchup. Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee. I think their run defense has been sliding a little bit. So what Sleeper says, I think, hasn't really caught up to how they are in real
He's
life.
also catching the ball really well at the backfield, so that
Yeah,
helps too.
and Ramondre, I don't think against Indianapolis. I don't think Ramondre. I think that's a Germany game, so maybe they won't be doing that well.
Okay.
Wide receivers, I have Vintuk. I do like Deontay and DK Metcalf over Garrett Wilson and Jordan Addison. Jordan Addison's probably going to get Marshawn Lattimore. Garrett Wilson, I mean, you can lock him in for 10 points, but there's like no ceiling after that. I do like Deontay Johnson more, and DK Metcalf is, I think, top 3 in red zone targets. So he should get Vin edges it out here. Tight ends, I do like Dalton Kincaid's
Usage.
usage, and so I have Mike Mo here. Flex Zach Moss versus Chuba Hubbard. I have a push. Although Chuba Hubbard is the starter, I do like. Wait, now that I'm looking at Zach Moss, I don't know. I
His
still have
Zach
it
usage,
Moss
as
his
a
at
push.
usage went
Zach Moss
down,
at New England
Wait,
in London, and you
and
got
his usage is
Hubbard,
going down.
and then Hubbard
that's true.
being the number one back versus Chicago's defense.
Actually, Hubbard last game, if people that watched the game, they had Miles Sanders in for a lot of it, in my opinion. Did you watch the
Hubbard
game,
was on the
Michael?
field 63%, 63% of the
He
snap.
was in the field a lot, but the passing downs work I think went to Miles Sanders. Like actually now I'm looking at this box score, maybe not, but in the game I felt like Miles Sanders was getting a lot of touches.
Okay.
I felt like they were rolling with the hot hand there. But I do have a push going there. But overall, I think Michael wins this one out. I think he keeps the hot streak going. I think he gets his second win in a row. The first one's always the hardest, and so I think the second one's gonna come easy to you, Michael.
All right. Differences I have here. I just have Titans going push. Um, I like both Schultz and Kincaid, and then Zach Moss versus Chuba. I'm gonna go Chuba here, so I got Michael, and I got Michael Mo keeps this going. Michael, you got yourself?
Yeah, of course.
Anything to say about this matchup for yourself, or do you want to talk your shit at the end of the game?
I
At the end
I'm
of
I've been doing a lot of like the whole like, oh, I want to play this guy over this guy,
Yeah.
letting the intrusive thoughts win. This week I was low key thinking about subbing in
Don't
Galen
say Guy
Guyton,
and Johnny, but you're a fucker, dude.
Guyton and Jameson Williams just for those deep bomb touchdown possibilities.
You're a
Oh, you're a
fucker, dude.
deviant,
That's
dude.
a
You're a fucking
manager
deviant.
tip.
That's why you're 1-8. God, that's why you're 1-8. All right, let's jump into our last matchup. Michael, you got yourself?
Don't say what
I
I'm
got,
about. Don't say
I
what
got
I'm
myself.
about.
I got myself.
God
Someone.
damn
Dude,
it.
I want to so bad.
All right, so let's go into our last matchup. We got Timmy versus Yi. Big Dog versus Timmy's got Yi on a bye week
On the ropes.
on the ropes here.
Damn.
I'll be honest. So I'm gonna go Sam Howell versus Derek Carr. I got Sam Howell here. Timmy, Yi, Yi's got Joe Mixon and Cook. Pollard versus and Hunt. I'm gonna go Yi here. I like Mixon and Cook over Pollard Hunt. Yi hasn't updated his lineup nor put any waivers, so we're kind of speculating here. I got Yi. Wide receivers. Timmy's got Higgins and Moore. DJ Moore versus Adams and Marquise Brown or Debo, depending how you want to put it. I'd say Marquise and Debo are in the same tier, so I'm gonna go Marquise here. I got a push. Um, I like both of those. It should be fine. Tight end, I'm gonna go push as well. T.J. Hawkinson and Jake Ferguson. I think they've both been playing very well, and Ferguson's been playing well. Hawkinson's got a backup quarterback, so I'm gonna go push here. And then the QJ versus Debo, I am gonna go Debo. So, yeah, like I said, I'd slot in Debo, Marquise, and Cook personally. Yee's in bye week hell, but I think Yee's gonna edge this out, and Yee's gonna get this done. Any differences on this, Michael? Any thoughts on this matchup?
I think I actually like Timmy's team a lot. I think it's going to come down to the flex. If I was Timmy, I just throw in Shaheed in there and hope he gets has one of those bomb days. But
Right.
Timmy's very close to going 0-8 right now. So
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
David, any thoughts
I
on this matchup?
I agree with the Shaheed play, also for the bomb touchdowns, but also for the anti-synergy, like, kind of, like, hedge, because he is playing Derek Carr, so if Derek Carr hits a bomb touchdown,
That's true.
then he or Timmy would benefit from that, because we know Michael Thomas isn't going downfield much, and so if Derek Carr does get a big play, you're gonna want to make sure that you cash out on it.
Yeah.
But overall, I have Yi winning, if not like slightly winning, just because of like I think probably the diff here might be T.J. Hawkinson with Joshua Dobbs another week under their belt. Josh Dobbs does like targeting the tight end position, and
True.
Marshawn Lattimore is gonna be blocking up what's his name, fucking Addison, and so I think T.J. Hawkinson's gonna get good volume here. So I think that might be the diff, and so I have me winning.
All right.
All right.
So who you got, Michael?
I have knee.
You got Yi? I'm gonna switch
I
that for
got
you.
knee.
You have Timmy in the.
I know. Thinking about it, I have knee.
Okay.
All right.
So, yeah, we got not too far off. We're gonna find out who takes shots here. We got Brother Bull shot bets coming soon, so remind me to put that in.
Nah, leave it. Give me Timmy.
Oh, you get okay.
Oh, okay.
So Mike Mo's got Timmy.
Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Type beat. going on there? All right, all
So
right, all right.
yeah, we got a couple shot bets here. We got to get set ahead. We're gonna throw out the Brother Bowl matchup as well. So stay tuned for that. And any last words for you, Michael?
It's been an interesting season. I hope I've made it fun at least.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
most trades. Actually, you almost traded the most amount of players off of your team. I think you were at 11 and Jonathan was at like 13. So
I thought it was me.
you did make a lot of moves. I was counting. But yeah.
I think it helps that Jonathan makes those like $1 trades, right? Do
Yeah,
those
Yeah,
count?
yeah.
he
Yeah.
always trades away like these $1 trades. But you're pretty close with your
He's just dealing
blockbuster.
snacks. I'm in the kitchen
Yeah,
cooking,
you're
trying to
That's true. That's
trying to bring
shit.
out the
That's shit.
meals.
all right. Mike, anything you want to say to the rest of the league besides? No?
Let me win.
Alright. I think you do have a good chance of winning this week, but
Yeah,
good luck to
agreed.
everyone as always. Peace out.
All right, later.